Welcome to another episode of Baby Bounce Back. This is week 39 of fitness training after having my fourth child. I have a spinal fracture and it was not easy. Pregnancy caused a lot of issues with the stability of my spine, and so I am working out to return strength, cohesion, and structural stability to my body. It was difficult, but I came through the process with a healthy baby boy, and he's 10 months old now. Yay! I tested my ring rows today to see how many I could do in a row, and the answer was 7. I could do 7, which is better than 3. It used to only be 3. I worked it up to 5, but I don't know if I've ever been able to do 7 in a row. Maybe these are still scaled. This is a new movement with the empty bar, and I'm just practicing with it here. I'm supposed to do it at tempo, and I'm just kind of getting a feel for the empty bar and trying to figure out how flat my back is supposed to be. And these ones are my bent over rows at tempo. So there's a little bit of a difference, but only a little. If you've been following along in this playlist, then you know the baby boy's already walking. He's 10 months old and he's walking, but instead of running, he's decided that his new adventure is going to be going down the stairs. So that's really kept my hands full this week, just making sure that he isn't falling through the holes and the cracks in my stairs at my house. So far, he's done pretty well. I'm impressed. He's even tried holding the banister and walking down the stairs like a human being, like a big person. It just stressed me out a lot, so I taught him how to crawl down on his belly, and that's been a lot better, at least for my nerves. On Tuesday, I tried to catch this picture, like father, like son. They were both holding their arms out in this behold pose, and I thought it was the cutest thing, but I couldn't get them both doing it at the same time. This was the closest, but it doesn't catch that quality that it was so cute. On Wednesday, I got to go out for a jog, and it was a wet, rainy day, but there was a lull in the rain, and I got to go out. And this is my village when it's damp. And here were some flowers I found on my way. Nice pop of color for you. Did you find a horsey? Did you find a horsey? You got it! You got the horsey! You're kind of going to fall off the end, though. That was impressive because he had actually climbed up there on his own, and none of my other kids had ever did that at this age. And then he spent the next 5 minutes slamming its face into the wall there. It was kind of funny. I tested to see how many med ball cleans I could do in 60 seconds. The answer was 16. Baby boy has changed the game a bit for me this week because it was, awesome enough that he was walking at 9 months. But now at 10 months, he's not only walking, he's climbing. So he was crawling, and now he's walking, and now he's climbing. And because he's climbing, I can no longer barricade him out of things. You want to talk about baby gates to people who have climbing babies? It's laughable. It's kind of like trying to keep out a cat. Luckily, I live in a house where there are several doors, and I can just shut him in any room that he's in, and that at least contains him to that space. But now that he's climbing, if anyone forgets to shut the door after them when they leave the room, and even if we turn our backs on him for 60 seconds, he could end up being anywhere in the house. And that's a game changer. My safest bet is to just shut him in the room. I cannot safely barricade him anymore with my makeshift baby gates that I'd been using. If he does happen to get into the hallway, he could be anywhere. And yes, I said that all twice because I'm still trying to process it. What it means for me as his mother is that while I'm doing my workouts, it is actually safer for him to be within eyeshot. I need to keep him within my eyesight in order to safely work out. So you might start seeing more of those changes happen in my videos over the next couple weeks. It's not really much of a change because I've always kept him in the room with me. So. You know what? You don't get to touch it. This is our 5-pound kettlebell. We usually keep it propping the door open. But now that we keep the door shut, it's been his new favorite toy. In fact, I just witnessed him trying to do a goblet squat with it, which I thought was amazing. I was trying to get a video of it, but it would prove to be too hard. I mean, it is a quarter of his body weight. But there, he tried to do just like that, only he was holding it in his hands. It was amazing. We had friends over on Friday, which means I moved my workout to Saturday. Here's my box breathing. Yes, my couch is broken, so I'm kind of sitting in a little divot there because the spring doesn't work anymore. But it's still mighty comfy. Now I've got to call a wagon to come cart my trash away. and we can get it out of the house. But not today. I have rethought this room, and I am going to make some changes to it. This is a video taken in my kitchen. It doubles as our schoolroom, so we are in it a lot. The kitchen is going to be what it is, but the living room we're going to rearrange a little bit now that Babyboy's climbing and it doesn't make sense to have all the barricades everywhere. We're going to just open up the whole space and have it be more accessible, and he's just going to be in there with me in the gym. And that is going to change a little bit how I do my workout. Luckily, he's shown himself to have quite a bit of sense. While I'm doing my workout, he's mostly interested in watching. He hasn't really ever gotten underfoot or in the way. Sometimes he likes to get mighty close to the rower, and that causes problems if his head gets in the path of the handle. But otherwise, it's been okay having him in the room with me, and that's what I've started doing. He's working out in the room with me while he's wandering around, and that's new. Because when he was a baby and I could put him in the chair, it was fine because he was, stuck in the chair because he couldn't move. But now he's moving around, and it does take a piece of my brain away from my work. And now, for your viewing pleasure, you can watch me freak out while my child, 10 months old, attempts to go down the stairs. You want to climb down the stairs with your stick now, is that right? Okay, why don't I hold the stick, and you can, and yeah, maybe this will help. No, stay this way. That's it. Keep your feet underneath of you. I'm gonna break my stick. I got it. I got the stick. Just focus on what you're doing. One more. Thank you. That's my trash pile. What is that? Oh, is that one of your buttons? Did you lose that button here? Oh, you want to go back up and put it away. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, don't eat it. It's been down there. I don't know how long it's been there. You're going to go put your button away? Where it goes? Good job, baby. Oh. Feet first. Thank you. You just want to go up and down the stairs now with the button. Keep going. Don't confuse him. Don't make him dizzy. Okay. Good job, baby.
Remember, keep moving.